Good morning. How are you feel today?
Good morning. I'm feeling good.
Okay. Are you ready for IELTS speaking test?
Yes, of course.
Okay, let's go to part 1. How often do you go on holiday?
Once a year. Because most of my time I spend working. So when we have holiday and we have day off, so I would spend my time to go traveling, and then maybe once a year.
Okay, thank you. Where do you go most recently?
Last week I went back to my hometown to visit my parents, because now I'm living and working far away from my parents. So when I have time, I want to visit my parents, because for me, family is the motivation for me to overcome the difficulties in life.
Okay. Who do you normally go on holiday with?
That's my family, because I always want to spend my time for my families, and then because we can share all the things like ups and downs in life, and then what they love, what we love, what we dislike, so we can share anything.
Okay.
So for me, this is my family.
Okay, that's all?
Yes.
Let's move on part 2. You have to describe your perfect holiday. You would say, first, where you would go and who you would go with. Second, where you would stay. And the last, what would you do?
Okay, so in terms of perfect holiday, I would choose Nha Trang City to go sightseeing, because Nha Trang City is famous for stunning beaches and luxury hotels. So for the stay, for the place to stay, I would choose Sheraton Hotel, because it's near to the beach and it's on the main way of Nha Trang City is Dongfu Street, and then because it's next to the beach, so in the afternoon I can go straight there and enjoy swimming, and then I can enjoy the breathtaking view from the balcony of this room. So it's wonderful. And about the places to go, I would choose Long Son Pagoda, because Long Son Pagoda is known as the biggest temple in Nha Trang City. And when the first coming, I feel overwhelming with the unique Asian architecture and the big building. There's a big tree. I mean, it's Asian trees. So it has a lot of shadows, and we can enjoy the sound of nature, and we can take the pictures with the building there. And we also, and I can also pray for my family, like the luck, health, and prosperity. And then after climbing up to the mountain top, I would see the white Buddha statue. Is it the biggest statue in Nha Trang City? And you can see that it's seated in the middle of blue sky and white clouds. So it's so calm and impressive, and we can enjoy the fresh air on the top of the mountain there. And then we can a little bit stay away from the bustle and hustle of life and relax.
Okay. That's
So
all?
and if we have time, we would go to Nha Trang Oceanography Institute. In there, they display a lot of sea creatures and like aquarium. It's about aquarium, and that we can take photos and learn something about the sea and the ocean, and also I can see the big skeleton of shark. Yes, so it's amazing.
Okay. Are you ready for part 3?
Yes.
Okay, you have to answer 3 questions. Question 1. What are the benefits of holiday in a foreign country?
Well, so if I have chance to go traveling in foreign country, it's so amazing, because for me, a lot of things I can learn from that trip. first one, I have chance to practice English, because nowadays you know that English is the second language in all over the world, and in every country, in each country they have their mother language and then English. So I have chance to practice listening and speaking English with the local people there. The second one, I think that is I can introduce our culture to friends there. For example, I can bring áo dài, and I can put on áo dài and take photos there in another country, and introduce them about the famous clothes in Vietnam. Or we can, I can bring a conical hat that is nón lá. This is the famous symbol of Vietnam too. So they can recognize that, oh, that is the symbol of Vietnam, like áo dài and nón lá.
Is it a hat?
Yes. So it's so amazing.
Okay.
Yes. And third one, I think that is a great chance for me to broaden my knowledge about their culture. I mean that I can learn some good things, good culture, and I can take experience for me, and then I can see what is good and what is not good about their culture.
Okay. Question 2. What sorts of problem can people experience when they are abroad?
I think that is obvious and common issue is that language barrier, because we and local people there, we don't speak the same language, so that is the biggest problem when we go to another country, and it causes to misunderstanding and maybe some embarrassing moments or embarrassing experience there. And the second one, I think that is about the food, because I and people there have the different taste, so I can try it out with some cuisine, but maybe it's a little bit hard for me to try some special food like something like that. So I think this also the issue when I can face when I go travel another country. And the last one about the cultural shock. I mean that for example in our country, when we go to the supermarket or the shopping mall, we have to make a line to wait for the pay money, but maybe in another country they break the rule, they miss the line and they pass out the line, so maybe I can feel a little bit angry and upset about that. So I think that is cultural shock is the second barrier. Yes, that's all.
Okay. And the last one, question 3. Do you think foreign holidays are affordable to everyone these days?
I'm not sure about that, because about the cost for the ticket for the flight to move to another country, especially for like Europe or America. So the cost for the flight is for the ticket is quite expensive. So I think that we have to earn a lot and save a lot of money, and then we can afford a ticket for the flight to go travel.
Okay, that's all?
Yes.
Okay, now you finished your IELTS speaking test.
Thank you so much.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Okay.